Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
And I'm sure for you that's a very... And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's going to go a long way. Kokchu. Now it's Pele. Threads one in. Shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Nedved. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Zola. Can he get it through? That has been cut short. Bergomi. Baresi. Nice looking ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's been played through. Corner then. It's their second corner of the game. Zola with the short one. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Played back in. There's the shot! He's got away with one there. Mateus. Always onto this. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, well played, well played. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Now it's Torres. Shot could be on. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mateus. And it's Eto'o. Looking for options for movement. Quick look. Oh, what a climb! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
He's had a shot! And how did he not make it four?
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Madrid have their second corner now. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. Mateus is there and he can pick it up. And he cuts out the supply. Nedved. Time and again they are repelled. Well timed, excellent interception. Good running, strong and purposeful. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, this looks sharp. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That is a great pick out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bergomi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Rijkaard. Pelé. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kirkchu.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Beckenbauer. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Aimed beyond the defence. That's been cut out, well played. And he's on his way! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Mateus. He's a sharp little ball here. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. Oh, super ball. Chance for a shot! Great football, shot and save.
Benfica really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Beckenbauer. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And And that's been won straight back. Crosses in it. Terrific! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Cleared away. Oh, they can break here. No way through there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. That's a shade optimistic. Maldini. And the pass is intercepted. Eto'o has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried.
And Del Piero! Oh, crossbar! No, not quite.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Eto'o. Spread it left. Lovely bit of skill. That has not gone well. Oh, good ball! Mateus, and he shoots! He's kept it out, just.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Big header! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's become a case of men against boys.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Distributed tidily. Zanetti has it out wide and in space. Mateus providing an outlet on that flank. Zola. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero. This is promising. Can he get on the end of this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Benfica can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries a shot! Oh no, this does not look... And again! And again! He's scored! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Benfica needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He gets big! Goal! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And a chance! He has done it!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 24.
The changes then in
El
quick
dorsal
succession.
7.
Benfica
El dorsal
playing for
18.
pride here. The match
Serán
will surely be on them.
el
This
dorsal
is
15.
wonderful front-footed
El dorsal
football.
22.
The manager will be
El
absolutely
dorsal
thrilled to
26.
see his team clicking in every department.
Madrid are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's picked out the run. Eto'o! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Benfica certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Pirlo gets across to intercept that. And it's Seedorf. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Van Basten. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Oh, brilliant save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 8.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that looks a good ball through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. And here's Van Basten. Bellingham. Pirlo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's picked out the run. And this is Ronaldo. He's one on and a shot. He scores! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And now he has two. Benfica give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Maldini. David has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Van Basten. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to following this splendid... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, that's well spotted. Pelé. And here's Van Basten. Pelé. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So, a breakthrough already. Pinches it off him. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, that's fabulous. Knocks it into space. Good read, needed to be. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. And Sola! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Stood up well to him there. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Eto'o. Donatoni. Now it's Villa. He has a look up. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pelé. Mateus. Davids. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Villa. And it's Van Basten. Davids. And that has left him in a heap. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Pelé, ready to try one. Pelé! It's anyone's ball now. Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Threads one in. He's had a shot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Can he get on the end of this? And this is Eto'o.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Zola on a charge down the left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tries to play it through. Davids. Pelé. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Mateus. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Zola. Nice-looking ball. Well read, nice interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Pelé. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And he's picked out the run. Zanetti wins the duel this time. Donatoni. And here's Batistuta. Solar. Oh, look at the space here. And reclaimed it in a trice. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Madrid very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we are back on the way. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. Schmeichel will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Pass somewhat off target. Nicely shaped ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That has been cut short. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Davids. Donatoni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. Well,
goes for a shot! Donatoni is onto this. Looking to play him in. Mateus. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. He's free, he has got space. Zola.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Roberto Carlos.
That's good play from him.
Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the... Oh, smashing header! He's got a goal! And they are right back within touch! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? It's run loose here. A probing pass. Howson makes the interception. Oh, it's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Russia. Number
Madrid
7,
with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
25,
And it's going to be another one.
number 17, Batistuta.
It's their second corner of the game.
Donadoni. Coming on the field, number 21.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 13, Park Ji-sung. Number 11, Didier
And
Drogba.
he cuts out the supply.
Number 22, Scholes.
Davids. Park Ji-sung.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a searching pass. Casillas can get it clear. And he's straight offside. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, there's a probing ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Drogba. It's Park Ji-sung. Played in by Park Ji-sung. He's there to get rid. Mateus. Quality ball. Pelé. Now that looks a decent ball. Mateus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Darwin. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Zanetti. Howson is the team's great visionary. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Scholes. Pelé. He's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Eto'o. And he's running through. Now can he find a finish? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Scholes, he's picked his way through. And he's there to clear it. And they've got rid. And that is that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have...